And now the starting lineups. First from your visitors from Heritage. Leading off, number 8, pitcher, Emily Carpenter. Batting second, catcher, number 24, Carly Earl. Batting third, number 4, first baseman, Jocelyn Strickland. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 25, Izzy Ulipich. Batting fifth in right field, Tegan Holt. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 5, Lily Humphreys. Batting seventh, number 11, center fielder, Kyler Strickland. Playing shortstop, batting eighth, number 22, Sydney Gaffney. Batting ninth, designated player, number 2, Ava DeFreitas. And playing second base tonight, number 14, Gabby Kelly. And now the starting lineup for your West High Lady Wolverines. Leading off, number 7, your catcher, Stephanie Crittenden. Batting second, right field, number 29, Maddie Axe. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 6, Olivia Thornton. Batting fourth, pitching, number 30, Olivia Nixon. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 28, Eva Wright. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 16.
Good afternoon and welcome to Bentonville West High School, home of the Wolverines.
Batting seventh,
Tonight, 6A West softball action brought to you by the WASP. There's a starting lineup for the Wolverines. Batting leadoff, catcher number 7, Stephanie Crittenden. Batting second in right field, number 29, Maddie Axe. Batting third, the shortstop, number 6, Olivia Thornton. Batting cleanup and pitching tonight, number 30, Olivia Nixon. Batting fifth and playing third is number 28, Eva Reef. Batting sixth, playing first base, Emma Wheatley. Batting seventh, designated players, number 19, Katie Leonard. Batting eighth in center field, number 3, Kaylee Parker. And batting ninth, the second baseman is Jaden Willard. And in the flex position tonight is number 27, out in left field, Mabry Van Ness. So Olivia throwing a few warm-up pitches. Infielder taking a few ground balls, and we'll be ready for some 6A West softball action here. The Wolverines come in with a record of 7-6 and 2-2. Talking to Coach Cantrell before the game, and he just talked about Crittenden, the catcher, Stephanie. She just has done a great job of setting the table, getting on base, putting pressure on the defense and the pitcher, and we hope she can continues that tonight against the War Eagles. She's coming in with a .500 batting average, so the sophomore catcher doing some damage tonight. So we have the first batter of the night. And this is going to be the pitcher for the War Eagles, number 8, Emily Carpenter.
For the War Eagles, number 8, Emily Carpenter.
And her first pitch, called strike 1. So a good start for Olivia. Getting ahead the first hitter. That's a good job by Emma letting that one go foul. That'd have been an infield single for Carpenter. She'd have tried to pick that up. There was no way she's going to throw her out, so smart play by the Wolverines. And that makes it 0-2 count. That one's upstairs, 1-2. Carpenter doesn't chase. Upstairs again. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Long fly ball for out number 1.
Fly ball.
Brings up the bat number 24, Carly Earl.
Squeezed by Maddie out in right field. So the first out of the game. Brings up the War Eagle catcher, number 24, Carly Earl. So once again, Olivia gets in the head and count. 0-1 to Earl. Ball 1, 1-1. Two and 1. And that's 3-1. So Olivia's got to find the strike zone here. She's going to have the first runner for the Wolverines. That was in the dirt, or in the turf, I should say. We got the new turf out here. I'll have to get used to saying that.
Next up for Heritage, number 4.
So Carly jogs down to first base with a 1-out walk. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. So Olivia struggling finding a strike here in the last 5 pitches. Let's see if she can find the zone right here. Bounce to the backstop. That's going to send Earl down to second, so now the War Eagles have their first runner in scoring position and a 2-0 count on the hitter with 1 out here in the top of the first. (3-0). I'm sure Strickland's probably taken all the way here. First base is open now after the wild pitch. So 3-1 the count. And that one gets to the backstop. So back-to-back walks for the War Eagles. That's going to bring up the second baseman, number 25, Izzy Ulepic.
Now batting for Heritage, number 25, Izzy Ulepic.
So 1 ball, no strike. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. So first and third for the War Eagles. They're looking to get on the board early right here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Olivia hitting the count now to the War Eagle cleanup hitter. So a strikeout here would be huge. There's a foul ball back to the net. Count stays 1-2. There's a swing and a miss, and no throw by Crittenden. Strickland was running on the pitch, so we'll give her the indifference. No stolen base. And that's going to bring up number 7, the right fielder, Tegan Holt, with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs, and that one's foul. So Olivia heading the count now, 1-1. Another foul ball, 0-2. So Olivia can get out of the inning with no damage with 1 more strike here after giving up a couple of walks. Leadoff batter flew out, 2 walks and a strikeout, and here we are. Nice stop by Crittenden. Not much gets by her. If it's fairly close, she's going to knock it down. Couldn't get her to chase on that pitch, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. First base is open. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and Olivia works herself out of the self-inflicted jams. A couple of walks, but a couple of strikeouts. No harm, no foul, and after half an inning, your score, War Eagle 0, Wolverine 0, and we'll see if the Wolverine sticks can get going in the bottom of the first. You're listening to the WASP on the Bentonville West Sports Network.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
We're back at Bentonville West High School, 6A West softball action. Your West Wolverines and the Heritage War Eagles. So the War Eagles put a couple of runners on the top of the first and left them.
Leading off the bottom of the first for your Wolverines,
As
number 1.
Olivia got a couple of
7,
strikeouts to end the inning.
Crittenden.
So this is number 7, Stephanie Crittenden, the leadoff batter for the Wolverines. Our catcher, she's batting .500 on the season. There's a line shot, just foul. Would have been extra bases for sure for Stephanie. It was a couple of feet to the right. So 0-1 the count. This is Emily Carpenter pitching for the War Eagles. And ball one. Here's a ground ball pass first. Dive and stop. No chance to get Crittenden. A little closer than I thought it would be. That's a nice job by
Next up for the Wolverines,
Ulepic.
number 29, Maddie Axe.
Or excuse me, that's Gabby Kelly, the second baseman.
Courtesy for catcher, 10 for 7. Casey Clark checks into the game.
So we got a courtesy runner for our catcher, Crittenden. That's number 10, the freshman, Casey Clark. And I'm assuming she's got some wheels. So this is the junior right fielder, number 29, Maddie Axe at the plate. Maddie comes to the game with a .294 batting average. She tries to put one down, it goes foul, so 0-1 the count. So third base is charging on the bunt. First is staying. The pitcher's going to have to cover the first base line. We'll see Maddie's bunting here. Here she's swinging away down 0-1. She squares, she pulls back. Oh, Clark forces the throw back. She dives in safely. It's Carly Earl behind the plate that tried to pick off Clark. Throwing behind the runner at first. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. And then she gets it down that time. And she gets the sack bunt, moves
Sack
Clark
bunt,
over.
advances the runner. Next up for your Wolverines, number 6, Olivia Thornton.
So this is the senior shortstop, number 6, Olivia Thornton at the plate now. She takes the first pitch up, ball 1. Now 2-0 Thornton. So Thornton batting .306 on the year, and she's got a chance to get an RBI if she gets a single to the outfield. Swing and foul ball, 2 balls and a strike. So Thornton leads the team in RBIs with 10 on the season. Also scored 8 runs. And there's a fly ball in the gap, and that's going to stay up in the air. Just got under it a little bit. Sounded good off the bat. And that was Kyler Strickland out in center that squeezed it for out number 2. So Clark, the courtesy runner for Crittenden, does not get to go anywhere. She's going to stay on second. That's going to bring our pitcher, senior, number 30, Olivia Nixon, to the plate.
Nixon
with
gets
2
an
outs.
intentional walk.
So intentional walk
Courtesy
for
runner,
Olivia.
22 for 30, Jordan Durham checks into the game.
And we got another courtesy runner for our pitcher. This is number 22, freshman Jordan Durham. So now we got a couple of wheels on base.
Number 28.
Let's see if our
Eva
third baseman,
Reif.
number 28, Eva Reif, can get these runners around. That's a hard hit ball to center, but at the track. Strickland makes the catch for out number 3. She gave it a ride, just couldn't quite go far enough. So after 1, 0-0 is your score. We'll be back for inning number 2 here on the WASP.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
So this is the left fielder, number 5, Lily Humphreys at the plate to lead off the top of the second for the War Eagles, and she takes the first pitch for ball 1. There's a fly ball to right. That's down the line, and it's just slice and foul. So 1-1 will be the count. Here's a swing and a miss for strike 2, 1-2 the count. There's a shot to shortstop. Thornton scoops, throws to first. Wheatley with the grab for the first out. 6-3. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 11, Kyler Strickland. She was busy in the bottom half of the first. Wolverines hit a couple of shots to her. She's able to track them both down.
Next up for the War Eagles, number 11, Kyler Strickland.
So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. To Kyler Strickland. Swing and a miss. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So this is how we started the last inning. Got the leadoff batter out, but then we walked a couple. So let's see if Levy can keep getting these outs. So 2-1 the count. Foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. We got a battle going on here between Olivia and Kyler. And there's strike 3, 3rd strikeout of the game.
Strikeout number 3 for Olivia Nixon.
For Olivia, 2nd out of the inning. So now this is the shortstop, number 22, Sydney Gaffey, trying to get the War Eagles' first base runner of this 2nd inning. There's a shot right to Emma. She scoops, steps on first, and 3 up, 3 down. So that's a great inning for Olivia, great inning for the Wolverines. And we'll be back on the Wasp for the bottom half of the second. 0-0 is your score here at Bentonville West High School.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number 1.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here on the Wasp. The bottom of the second.
16, Emma Wheatley.
The Wolverines hosting the Heritage War Eagles. This is number 16, first baseman, Emma Wheatley. Batting in the 6-hole spot tonight. Takes the first pitch for ball 1, swings at that one. It's a pop-up. Catcher's looking back at me, might have a play. And I couldn't tell if it hit the net or not. Just a thud, and she missed it. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Emma will have another chance here. Off-speed pitch, called strike 2. 1-2 now the count. So both teams have left a couple of runners on. There's a shot to right field, but it's right at the right fielder. There's a little bit of wind blowing in from right, so it's not helping tonight. That's a nice shot by Emma.
Next up for the Wolverines, number 19, Katie Leonard.
Holt squeezed it for the first out. Well, this is number 19, Katie Leonard. Katie's a designated player. She's just hitting tonight. One ball, no strikes. There's a swing. That's going to be down in front of the right fielder for a leadoff, or excuse me, a one-out single for Katie. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 3, Kaylee Parker, for the Wolverines.
Number 3, Kaylee Parker.
Ground ball to second. She tags Emma and gets the 4-3 double play. So the Wolverines get out of the inning. Third runner left stranded by the Wolverines. And after 2, we're still knotted up at 0s, and we'll be back on the Wasp right after these words from our sponsors.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
So we're back top of 3 here at Wolverine Field. Olivia Nixon pitching for the Wolverines. This is number 2, the designated player for the War Eagles, Ava DeFreitas. She swings through strike 1, 0-1 the count. One and 1 the count. Just off the outside corner, 2-1 the count. Three and 1 now the count. So Olivia's got to find the strike zone here. Doesn't want the leadoff batter to get on here in the top of the 3rd for the War Eagles. That one's upstairs. So DeFreitas draws the walk. This is going to be number 14, the second baseman, Gabby Kelly. So that's the first time the War Eagles have had their leadoff batter on. Let's see if our defense can turn to like Heritage did last inning. There's a bunt foul off the net. 0-1 the count. So both corners are charging for the Wolverines on the bunt.
Now batting for the War Eagles.
Second baseman Jaden Willard is sliding over to cover first. If she bunts again, let's see what she does here. She squares and it swings through it. Was it a foul ball? I guess he called it a dead ball, so it must have been foul. Thought she just missed it, but that's why Stephanie couldn't catch it cleanly because it tipped off the bat for strike 2. 0-2 now. Oh. Kelly's getting the sign from Coach Brown. She's showing bunt. I doubt she's bunting with 0-2 count, and she's not. She takes outside for ball 1, 1-2 the count. There's a fly ball to left, and that is going to be going a long way, and it's over the fence. And Emily Carpenter, the pitcher for the War Eagles, has just put some runs on the board for the first time in this game, and the War Eagles take a 2-run lead. So a 2 RBI home run for Carpenter. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 24, Carly Earl. Carly walked last time and advanced to third on a couple of wild pitches and was stranded. Here's a swing and a miss for a strikeout.
Strikeout number 4.
It's the 4th strikeout of the game for Nixon. First out of the inning. It's going to bring up first baseman number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. One ball, one strike to count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Here's a ground ball to short. Olivia Scoops, who throws to first. There's a little short hop for Wheatley. She wasn't quite able to come up with it. So Strickland reaches on the one-out error.
Now batting for the War Eagles, number 25, Izzy Ulipik.
This is the second baseman, number 25, Izzy Ulipik. And she takes the first pitch foul over to the bullpen. She struck out in the first, 0 for 1 for the game. She's batting here in the top of the third with one out and a runner on first. She lets that one go up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Ulipik. Ulipik, excuse me. Epic, she's epic. Yeah. Foul ball off the net. Oh. Nixon now heading the count, 1 ball, 2 strike. And the Warriors will take it out any way they can get it right now. Excuse me, the Wolverines. Low and in, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now. So Nixon's got to make her swing here with the runner on first. There's a line shot over second into center. That's in the gap. That's going to score 1. They're going to hold her at second. So 1 out RBI double for Ulipik. Makes it a 3-0 ball game. Excuse me.
Next up for the War Eagles, number 7, Tegan Holt.
So this is the right fielder, number 7, Tegan Holt. She swings, fouls it back to the pitcher. No balls, 1 strike. Ulipik now on second after the RBI double. Two balls in the strike. The count to Holt. Three and 1 now. Ooh, that was right on the outside corner, a little bit low, I guess.
Next up for the War Eagles, number 5.
So the
Lily
walk
Humphreys.
will bring up the
As a
left
reminder,
fielder,
fans, today's game can be
number 5,
is live
Lily
being live streamed
Humphreys.
by our WASP crew. You can visit www.gobentonvillewestwolverines.com.
So 1-0 the count to Humphreys. There's a line shot into center. Nice play. And a throw to first, and Thornton scoops it up. A double play.
Center fielder, number 3, Kaylee Parker.
That's
with the
number
double up.
3, Kaylee Parker, with a nice play to keep it a 3-run ball game. So after 3, the War Eagles put up 3. We'll be back and see what the Wolverines can do in the bottom of the third after this.
This Wolverine action,
Thank you for our presenting sponsors, Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
So we're back. The War Eagles score 3 in the top of 3. The Wolverines will send second baseman, number 4, Jaden Willard, to the plate. She gets ahead 2-0. So the War Eagles did some damage in the top of the third, but Kaylee Parker made a great sliding, diving grab to limit it to just 3. And now Willard has a chance here at 3-0 to get the leadoff batter aboard, potentially with a walk. She's taken all the way, and there's 4 straight balls. So the the pitcher Carpenter thought that was a strike.
Leadoff walk.
Showed a little bit of emotion.
Number 7.
It was just a little bit up. So now Crittenden, leadoff batter for the Wolverines, comes to the plate. She singled and was stranded in the first. That's off the pitcher. She's going to throw to first. So Willard will move to second on the fielder's choice. So Stephanie was batting .500 coming in the game. She went up to .514 off the single in the first.
Next
and goes back to .500.
Number 29, Maddie.
On the fielder's choice. There's a line shot. That's past the first baseman in the right. Coach Can's going to send Willard, and she's going to slide in safely. And we got a 3-1 ball game. RBI single for Maddie Axe.
Single by Axe scores Willard from second. Next up for you Lady Wolverines, number 6, Olivia Thornton.
So let's see if our 3-hole hitter, Olivia Thornton, can keep it going. That's to short. To second for 2, no play at first. So Thornton will reach on the fielder's choice. And put out 6-3, 6-4.
Next up for you Lady Wolverines, your pitcher, number 30, Olivia Nixon. Intentional walk from Heritage for Nixon.
So that's the second intentional walk of the game. Olivia goes to first, and she's going to get courtesy run by number 22, the freshman Jordan Durham.
Eva Rife up to bat.
So Eva's 0 for 1 on the day, and there's a pop-up to center. And that's going to be squeezed for the third out. So after 3, the War Eagles lead 3-1. Wolverines able to get one of the runs back. And after that, we'll be back for the top of 4 here at Bentonville West High School in Wolverine Field.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Now batting for the War Eagles.
We're back here in the top of the 4th. 6A West softball action. Heritage War Eagles and your West Wolverines. Both teams scored some runs in the 3rd. Unfortunately, West scored a few more than West. It's 3-1. So Heritage is going to send number 11, the center fielder, Kyler Strickland, to the plate here in the top of the 4th. There's a line shot to fly ball, and that's going to be out. Second home run of the game for the War Eagles. And the solo shot makes it 4-1. So the wind's blowing right to left, so left field's a good spot to hit the ball tonight. So that'll bring up the shortstop, number 22, Sydney Gaffey.
Now batting for Heritage, number 22, Sydney Gaffney.
So Gaffney's 0 for 1. She grounded to first in the 2nd inning. She gets ahead 1-0. Two and 0 now the count. Or excuse me, 1-1. I didn't see the strike call. That one's up and away, 2-1 now. That's one thing in softball. If I mess up the ball's a strike, usually it catches back up if we wait long enough. Well, there's a swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if this can finish her off right here. Low and in, full count now. There it is, call strike 3 for the first out.
Strikeout number 5.
That's the 5th strikeout of the game for Olivia. So this is the designated player number 2, Ava DeFreitas. She walked and scored the first run of the game. ahead of Carpenter's home run last inning.
Now batting for Heritage, number 2, Ava DeFreitas.
So 2 balls and a strike, 1 out to the Frades. In the turf, full count again. Or excuse me, 3-1 the count. Now to the Frades. So Heritage is 9-9 and 2-4 in the league. So they've played one extra series or a couple extra games. And DeFreitas draws her second walk of the game in back-to-back innings. So now we're back to the leadoff hitter, the pitcher, number 8, Emily Carpenter. She's 1 for 2. She flew out to right in the first and hit that 2-home run
Emily Carpenter.
Shot to left last inning in the third. So 1 out, runner on first to Carpenter. She tried to bunt a couple of times and couldn't get it down. Throw to second. Stolen base for Kelly. Ball was low in the dirt. Crittenden couldn't get it there in time, so now Carpenter's got a RBI chance with a runner on second. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Carpenter. She tries to get that one down. 2-1. It's Coach Rodney Brown giving the signals down at third. Another bunt attempt, runner to third, and Thornton was there in time. What a play by Thornton. She's sliding at the same time as Kelly. Nice throw to kind of a throw into a ghost there almost by Crittenden because Olivia wasn't quite covering at third. Eva was charging on the bunt attempt. What a great defensive play by the Wolverine defense. And there's a strike on the outside corner, full count now to Carpenter. So that's a 2-6 caught stealing. You won't see that very often in too many game books. That one's low, so Carpenter's going to jog down to first. So second walk of the inning for Olivia. So Olivia struck out 5, but she's walked 6. First pitch to the catcher, number 24, Carly Earl. Strike 1. There's another chance for a put out. Ooh. Carpenter almost slid over the bag. Another stolen base for the War Eagles. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 now the count to the catcher, Earl. Ooh, she wanted to, but she didn't. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second base. Earl is 0 for 1 on the day. She walked and was stranded in the first and struck out in the third. There's a foul ball heading towards the fans at the baseball field. I think there's a freshman baseball game going on next door here on campus. Speaking of on campus, tomorrow night we'll be over at the stadium for varsity soccer. Girls, I believe, are first at 5, followed by the boys. And if I'm not mistaken, it's also against Heritage, if I remember that correctly. There's a ground ball to third, throw to first, and that's going to do it. So Heritage gets 1 more run in the top of 4 to make it 4-1. We'll be back on the WASP here at Bentonville West High School.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a joy to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
We're back on the campus of Bentonville West High School. 6A West softball, the Heritage War Eagles and your West Wolverines. We've played 3.5. War Eagles played at 3 in the third and 1 in the fourth. The Wolverines played at 1 in the third, so let's see if they can flip it and play 3 here in the fourth or more to tie this thing up or get the lead.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for your Wolverines, number 16, Emma Wheatley.
So this is Emma Wheatley, number 16, the first baseman, leading off the bottom of the 4th, and she takes the first pitch for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike now the count to Wheatley. Emma's 0 for 1 on the day. She flew out to right in the second inning. That one dribbles foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Count to Emma. Emma's batting .316 coming into the game. Drop a little bit closer to 300 now. That's a shot in the hole. So Emma's going to be a leadoff runner here in the 4th with a C&I single.
Leadoff single by Wheatley brings up number 19, Katie Leonard.
So the Wolverines stranded 2 in the first, scored 1 and stranded 2 in the third. We need to make sure this runner scores here in the 4th, and that's a courtesy runner number 20, a substitution.
16, Jordan Durham checks into the game.
This is number 22, Jordan Durham, so that means Emma will come out. So this is number 19, Katie Leonard. She lays off the high pitch, 1-0 the count. That one's up and in off the nose. 2 balls and no strikes. So this is a young lineup for the Wolverines. 5 sophomores in the lineup. Leonard being one of them. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now the count. So Katie's batting .333 coming into the game. She's 0 for 1 tonight. Or excuse me, she's 1 for 1 tonight. She singled on a line drive to her right in the second inning. That one's upstairs. Jordan's going to second. She's there. So 3-1 the count to Leonard. Jordan
Durham with a stolen
gets
base.
the stolen base. So foul ball off a pole, the backstop. We got a full count. Pinch runner, Jordan Durham on second. There's another foul ball back into the net. So Katie's battling Carpenter here in this 4th inning. So count stays full, nobody out. And she's really battling. It's 3 straight 2-strike fouls. This will be at least pitch number 9, if not pitch number 10 in this at-bat. Again, fouled it back. Fly ball, foul ball. Coach Can telling Leonard it's a good at bat. Now it's time to finish it right here. With nobody out. Base hit is RBI. Upstairs, swing and a miss. That was a good at bat for Leonard. Carpenter got the best of her, so she's 1 for 2 now for the day. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 3, Kaylee Parker.
Number 3, Kaylee Parker.
Kaylee hitting the double play in the second. Durham's going to get to third on the pass ball. Parker's going to start out 1-0, ahead in the count. Jordan tries to score on the pass ball, and she's called out at the plate. So 2-1 on the putout. Carpenter covers. So big play for the War Eagles. Count 2-0 to Parker. Foul ball to right, or excuse me. 2 balls and a strike to Parker. Call strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Parker. So full count to Parker. Now the Wolverines hoping for a little 2-out rally here. There's a ground ball to first. Carpenter over to first with a 3rd out. So a little excitement with a base runner. Play at the plate for the 2nd out. No runs for the Wolverines after 4. Heritage 4, West 1. We'll be back. Bentonville Sports Network on the WASP.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, Let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
So we're back here,
Now batting for
Bentonville West High School.
Number 4, Jocelyn Strickland.
There's a line shot to the gap, chase down for the first out.
Van Ness with the out.
Mabry Van Ness squeezing that for the first out. So this is the second baseman, number 25, Izzy Ulepik. Call strike 1-1-1 the count.
Number 25, Izzy Ulepik.
So Izzy's 1 for 2 on the day. She struck out in the first and had an RBI double in the third. That one's fouled back, 1-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th. War Eagles lead West 4-1. Another foul ball. So now we got a full count. That one's upstairs. 7th walk of the night. That's going to bring up the right fielder, number 7, Tegan Holt. Foul ball.
Foul ball by number 7, Tegan Holt.
Over towards the baseball stadium. Nixon ahead in the count 0-1. Holt is 0 for 1 tonight. She struck out in the second, walked and was stranded in the third. Just off the outside corner. Thought Holt wanted it, held back at the last second. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first. In the turf, that's through the legs of Crittenden. She couldn't find it. So Ulepik's gonna get the second on the pass ball. So 2 balls and a strike now to the Heritage batter. Right down the middle, she was taken all the way. Full count now. So the Heritage batters have done a good job of working a lot of full counts, making Olivia throw a lot of pitches. And it's gotten them on base a lot. It also led to 5 strikeouts, though, too. There's a shot up the middle, right past Olivia. We're going to have a play at the plate, and it's cut off by Emma Lepic. Is held by Coach Brown. So good job by Parker getting that ball in quick.
For the War Eagles, number 5, Lily Humphreys.
So that's going to bring up the left fielder, number 5, Lily Humphreys, with 1 out and runners on first and third. She's 0 for 2 today. She grounded out to short in the first. She tries to get the bunt down. That's foul. And then she struck out in the fourth. So Heritage probably going to bunt again with an 0-1 count and runners on the corner with 1 out. So both corners charging for West. She shows bunt, pulls back, ball in the turf, and Holt's going to end up at second. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to Humphreys. Foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Warriors lead 4-1. Trying to add to that number. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 6th strikeout of the game for Olivia. And that was a big time strikeout right there.
Number 6.
2 outs now.
Next up for the Heritage War Eagles, number 11, Kyler Strickland.
So she's showing bunt, pulling it back, and there's a shot to right. That's over the head. Nope, excuse me. Sorry. Looked like it was over the head of Axe, but she was able to track it down, squeeze it for the 3rd out.
Axe tracks it down for the 3rd out.
So the War Eagles make it interesting in the 5th, but no harm, no foul, no runs. On a single and a walk. And we'll be back for the bottom half of the 5th after this. And a word from our sponsors on the WASP.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if
So the Wolverines,
Off the bottom of the 5th for your Wolverines.
they're down 4-1 in the bottom of the 5th.
Jaden Willard.
They're sending up the 9-hole hitter, number 4, second baseman Jaden Willard. And there's a line shot over second base. That's going to drop. So a leadoff single.
Leadoff single by Willard. brings up your catcher, number 7, Stephanie Crittenden.
So we're back to the top of the order. Number 7, the sophomore catcher, Stephanie Crittenden, batting .500 on the season. She's 1 for 2 tonight. So we'd love for that average to go a little bit higher here at this at-bat, especially with a runner on first, down 3 runs. Let's see if West can cut it in the lead. There's a shot to second, to short. So Willard's out on the fielder's choice. 4-6, and that's going to bring up the right fielder, number 29, the junior Maddie Axe. Maddie's 0 for
10 for 7, courtesy
Excuse me, no, she's 1 for 1.
Clark checks into the game.
She had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning to move a runner over, and then she singled, an RBI single in for the Wolverines' only run in the third. She takes first pitch, call strike 1. So 0-2 now the count to Axe. Ground ball to third. She's going to have to hurry. Nice throw. So Axe out at first on the fielder's choice, 5-3 for the second
Next
out.
up for you Lady Wolverines, number 6, Olivia Thornton.
This is the shortstop, number 6, Olivia Thornton, batting with a runner on second. Foul ball, 1-1 the count. That's number 10, Casey Clark, running for Crittenden at second. That one's upstairs, 2-1. Pop up towards the Heritage dugout, and that's the first baseman for the War Eagles, going to run out of real estate. Ground ball to first, scoop. She takes it herself for the third out. Nothing doing. Second inning in a row. The Wolverines have let off, not able to score a run. So they're going to still trail 4-1 after 5. We'll be back on the WASP. Reading number 6 here at Bentonville West High School.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number 1.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
So here we are on the top of the 6th, the Heritage War Eagles and your West Wolverines in 6A West Conference action.
Pitching change for the Wolverines. 27.
Heritage has the 4-1 lead. Coach Cantrell's decided to go with number 27, Mabry Van Ness. She's going to come in from left and go to the rubber, and we're going to have Katie Leonard, who's designated player, going out to left field. And that's Sydney Gaffey. He's going to welcome Mabry to the game with a leadoff single to center. So Gaffney's now 1 for 3 for the day after that leadoff single. This is number 2, Ava DeFreitas. And she's got a little pop to second. That's a one hopper. You got to tag her. Yeah. So it was a one hopper off the turf. The runner went back to first because everybody thought Jaden caught the ball at second, but she did not catch it. Oh. She did catch it. So the runner got to first before we threw to first? Is that what he's saying? No, okay, I'll have to figure this out.
For the War Eagles, number 8, Emily Carpenter.
All right, so I thought it was a double play. It wasn't. We have a fielder's choice. Now we have another fielder's choice for the second out. The runner's going to be on second.
Now batting for the War Eagles, number 24.
So this is the catcher, number 24, Carly Earl, batting with 2 outs and a runner on second. She takes the first pitch. Looked like a strike, but I don't think it was called a strike. I guess maybe a little low. It was right over the inside corner. So 1-0 the count to Earl. That one's low, 2-0. So Earl on the day is 0 for 2. She walked and was stranded in the first, struck out in the third, and grounded out 5-3 in the fifth. There's a ground ball in the hole. Olivia was playing pretty far in the hole. And that's going to be a ground ball CNI double. So an RBI double makes the score 5-1.
Next up for the War Eagles, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland.
This is the first baseman, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland, at the plate. She is 0 for 2 as well. She walked and stranded in the first. That one's upstairs, 2-0. She reached on an error and scored in the third, and then flew out to left in the fifth. Courtesy runners, number 13.
13 for 24.
For the War Eagles.
Riley Sims checks into the game.
It's Riley Sims. There's a ground ball to third. Over to first for the third out. So the War Eagles do get 1. And it's 5-1. After 5.5, we'll be back on the WASP. Stick around.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
So we're back in the bottom of the 5th. The War Eagles scored 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 6th. And the Wolverines scored their lone run in the 3rd. So they're down 4 runs with a couple of at-bats here. Try to get this thing at least tied, if not take the lead. So a couple runs here in this inning would be good. So, number 30, Olivia Thornton will bat. Hasn't even seen a pitch, but she will see a pitch with the Wolverines being down 4 in the bottom of the 6th. She's been intentionally walked both times. So she may not get an intentional walk, but this may be the unintentional intentional walk. Maybe, is that how you say it? When you're really not giving her a pitch to hit. I'm not sure what they call that. Oh, maybe so. Maybe they are going to go after her here. 2-1 now the count on the outside corner by Carpenter. So 3-1 now the count to Nixon. That one's low. So Olivia's going to reach on the walk. Is Coach Cantrell going to, he'll have to sub for Olivia since she's not pitching anymore. So this is number 10. Is that Casey Clark? So now she's a sub. She's not a courtesy runner.
Game for Nixon.
So Olivia's night will be done after 3 walks at the plate.
Brings up to bat number 28, Eva Reif.
Eva Reif, third baseman, number 28 at the plate. Throw back to first. Clark gets back. So I used to catch. I love that. I would do that every time if I was a catcher. So much fun. So Coach Bowen is coming to the circle here with a 2-1 count and a 5-1 lead. So maybe he's worried about Carpenter's pitcher getting a little bit tired. I don't know. She's only walked 2 batters, not counting the 2 intentional walks. So he's just having a little chat. So Eva's 0 for 2 on the night. She flew out on a hard hit ball to center in the first as well as the third. So she's hit a couple balls hard right to the center fielder. So maybe that's what Coach was talking to her about, is don't give her a chance to put one deep. So back-to-back walks for the Wolverines brings up the first baseman, number 16, Emma Wheatley.
Next up for your Wolverines, number 16, Emma Wheatley.
Emma batting .316 coming in the game, and she is 1 for 2. She swings through the first pitch. Way low, 0-1. So Emma flew out to right in the second and singled in the fourth. There's a wild pitch. Gonna move everybody up 60 feet. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Wheatley. Nobody out. 1-1 the count. Emma's got 6 RBIs on the season, 4th on the team. A base hit would move her up. 2-2 now the count on that foul tip. Ground ball to short. Throw to first is in time. Both runners move up. So the Wolverines have cut the lead to 5-2. So Emma gets the RBI on the fielder's choice.
Next up for the Wolverines, number 19, Katie Leonard.
So number 19, Katie Leonard. She started as a designated player. She moved to left when Van Ness came in to pitch in the 5th. And there's a high fly ball. Third baseman calls it, squeezes it for out number 2.
Now batting for your Wolverines, number 3, Kaylee Parker.
So Kaylee Parker now with a chance to possibly score a run, but doesn't. She pops it up to first. So the Wolverines only able to score 1 after 2 leadoff walks, but they're within striking distance. It's 5-2 after 6. We'll be back on the WASP for the last inning after this.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
We're back in the top of the 7th. 6A West varsity softball action. The Heritage War Eagles are leading 5-2. This is Mabry Van Ness. It's her second inning.
Now batting for the War Eagles, Izzy Lepic.
There's a high fly ball to Parker. She gets underneath it. So Izzy Ulepic pops out, or flies out with a first out here in the 7th. She finishes 1 for 3 on the day. This is number 7, the right fielder, Tegan Holt. And they're swinging, getting their hacks in with a 5-2 lead. Holt's 1 for 2 on the day. She struck out in the first, walked, and was stranded in the third, and singled and was stranded in the 5th. There's a line shot to left, and it's off the fence, off a hop. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Holt. This is the left fielder, number 5, Lily Humphreys, coming to the plate with 1 out.
Number 5, Lily Humphreys.
Trying to get that War Eagle lead back up to 4. There's a line drive right at Thornton. Nice play. Holt was able to get back to second, so no double play. There's a little two-hopper to second. That's going to be not in time. Holt almost goes too far off the bag at third, so we'll call that an infield single. We had an official ruling in the box here tonight. Infield single? Nobody. Okay, crickets. I'll make the call.
Next up for the War Eagles, number 22, Sydney.
So this is shortstop number 22, Sydney Gaffey now, with runners on the corners and 2 outs. So Strickland not going anywhere on the first pitch. Let's see if he tries to move the runner to second. Swing and a miss. Yeah, they're going to let Strickland have second base. So Gaffney is 1 for 3 on the night. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Gaffney struck out in the second. Excuse me, grounded out in the second, struck out in the 4th, and was singled and put out on a fielder's choice in the 6th. Nice stop by Crittenden. Van Ness trying to get her to chase with a 1-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 7. War Eagles lead 5-2. That one's just off the edge of the plate for a full count. There's a fly ball over first. Wheatley's and oh, nice play. Jaden Willard from second.
Willard.
I'm not sure how she made that play.
What a grab.
So Wheatley got a little bit turned around, and Willard kind of snuck in the back door and squeezed that one for the 3rd out. So a couple of runners stranded for the War Eagles. That's going to leave the Wolverines with a chance to maybe make this a game here in the bottom of 7. Stick around on the WASP.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships.
All right, so you see that so often in softball or baseball. Somebody makes a good play in the field and they come up to bat and make a great play at the plate as well. So single and an error on the right fielder on the bobble. So now the Wolverines down 5-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. They get a leadoff batter on second. And we're back to the top of the lineup. So Jaden The 9-hole hitter is 2 for 2. And her other plate appearance, she walked and scored in the third. So she's doing her job, getting on base tonight. So Crittenden, the sophomore catcher, she's 1 for 3 on the day. She's up 2-1 in this at bat. There's a line drive over the shortstop's head in the gap. It's going to go to the wall. That's going to plate Willard. Crittenden will be held at 2. And we've got ourselves a ball game at 5-3 with the RBI double by Crittenden.
Brings up to bat number 29, Maddie Axe.
So there's a ground ball by Axe off Coach Can's foot. We'll give the air to Coach Can on that one. He should have made that play, I think. You know, this is his 7th season as the coach at West, so maybe that's catching up to him because I've seen him make that play so many times and just not tonight. There's a ground ball back at the pitcher. Crittenden's going to have to stick around second, not advance. So Axe hits it hard, but it's right back at Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting for you Wolverines, number 6, Olivia Thornton.
So this is the shortstop. Number 6, Olivia Thornton. Got her with the off speed. 0-1 the count to Thornton. Thornton's 0 for 3 on the day. I didn't mean to swing. Now she's down 0-2. So Thornton leads the team in RBIs. She got a chance to get another one. There's a wild pitch. It's going to move Crittenden over to third. So now anything out in the outfield, probably going to score a run. So it's 5-3 game. There's a pop foul towards the, hopefully that, yes, it hits right above us. Top of the press box. We needed that. So Thornton has 10 RBIs. A base hit gives it 11. A home run gets it 12 and ties this game up. Swing and a miss, strike 3 off the off speed. So now the last chance for the Wolverines, and
intentional walk.
The War Eagle coach says it's not going to be Olivia Nixon that wins this game. She's going to walk for the 4th time, 3rd time intentionally. Coach Can calls time, and he's going to put a runner in. That's number 14,
Cecily
Dippold. So now Olivia, I don't think, can come back in the game. So runners on the corners, 1st and 3rd, 2 outs.
Number 28, Eva Rife.
Eva Rife, the third baseman, steps to the plate. She's hit the ball hard tonight. She takes the first pitch for ball 1. One of her mamas nervous tonight. Excuse me, swing. Fouls it off. 1-1 the count. So Rife is the 2nd leading RBI getter for the Wolverines this season with 9. So a base hit here ties her with Thornton. Or a walk-off will give her the lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A lot of drama here. We're glad you joined us on the WASP. It's turned out to be a nice, beautiful, sunny day. A little bit chilly, but not too bad. Let's see what Eva does here. Ground ball to short. She throws to first in time. And the Warriors going to take this one 5-3.
The Wolverines fall 5-3.
So it was a tough way to end it. The
Wolverines.
Wolverines gave themselves a chance. Just left too many runners on the bases tonight and gave up too many bases on walks to the War Eagles. So that makes the War Eagles 3-4 on the season, and West will go to 2-3. So we've got a couple of more broadcasts for you for softball. We're here tomorrow night, so join us tomorrow night for varsity soccer. I believe the girls are first at 5 o'clock, followed by varsity boys. I'm trying to pull up our WASP broadcast schedule to tell you when our next softball broadcast will be. But it's been a little bit slow. I apologize. So our next softball broadcast will be next Tuesday. We host, nope, that's baseball. Sorry. Will be BHS on 4/18 in a couple of weeks on a Tuesday. And then our last softball broadcast will be Harbor on Thursday, May the 4th. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Or you can hear us tomorrow night or watch us tomorrow night for varsity soccer as we host the Heritage War Eagles. Thanks for tuning in. Again, a close one. Wolverines falling this one 5-3, but they battled and the youngsters showed some guts, and this is going to be a fun season for the Wolverines and Coach Cantrell and his crew. Thanks for joining us. Have a good evening.